Now, the CDC is updating its guidelines on COVID isolation with some more relaxed rules.
That's right, just in time for Valentine's Day, you could say. Meanwhile, women have become more likely to be diagnosed with an autoimmune disease.
Dr. Mike is joining us this morning with details on both. Good morning, Dr. Mike.
Brian, Natalie, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. So this morning, can you give us an idea of exactly how these new guidelines for COVID isolation work?
Well, basically, what they're talking about is as things progress, it's been 4 years, believe it or not, since the beginning of the nightmare, the pandemic, COVID-19, and things are changing. Most people now have either had it at least once, most people have been vaccinated, and just about everyone has immunity of some sort to COVID-19. So things are changing, and what they're recommending is instead of making you isolate for 5 days like they are now, they're saying, well, if you don't have a fever for 24 hours and you didn't take Tylenol or Motrin or some other medicines to bring your fever down, then you can probably stop isolation. Now, I still would recommend you wear a mask if that's the case when you go out, because invariably, even if you're feeling better, that home test may still be positive and you may be contagious. So I'm all for the change, but I think that, one, you need to still wear a mask for another 5 or 6 or 7 days. And secondly, if you live with someone or you're with someone who's immunosuppressed, just be careful. You don't want to spread it and cause trouble. But it's a new landscape.
Yeah,
new landscape.
Speaking of those autoimmune diseases or complications that people may have, apparently more women are getting diagnosed with these. Why is that?
Well, Natalie, I've been practicing for 30 years, and it's always been just a given that women tend to have more autoimmune illness than men. So to break this down simply and quickly, number one, these researchers have found that there is a molecule called Exist, and that is found in women. Remember, women have 2 X chromosomes. Men have an X and a Y chromosome. So this molecule kind of disables that second X chromosome in women in the embryo. Now, if that doesn't work just right, the theory is that then you have a higher risk of developing autoimmunity. So the body's immune system starts attacking your own body. And that's kind of the theoretical issue here. If we can figure that out, we might be able to come up with treatments. We might be able to diagnose it earlier and prevent the devastating consequences of a lot of these. And by the way, there's over 80 of them.
Wow.
So very big breakthrough here.
Good news. All right, thanks so much, Dr. Mike. Always good to see you.